Let me tell you this right now. If you're unwilling to invest in yourself, you will never be successful. Never. And I have people all the time, say, well, John, will you sponsor me? No. Heck no. Sponsor yourself. You see, the moment you sponsor yourself, then other people will start to invest in you. Some of you are on the brink. You can step over the line and invest in yourself, and I promise you, it'll make all the difference in the world. That's if there's a secret sauce. I'm constantly going to great events. But all this is action, by the way. Go to great events, seek out great people, ask great questions, read great books, attempt to do great things, find great mentors. This begins to be absolutely huge in your life and mine.
What most people don't tell you is that nobody cares. Nobody cares and the world ain't fair. What you gonna do about it? You gonna take care of what you want and accomplish what you want and do what you want no matter what? Or are you gonna sit there and complain? So, the world don't care. And they don't care. And they never will. Do you care enough about yourself to create the life you want?
We need to stop pushing this agenda that women shouldn't invest in themselves. Actually, you should invest in yourself. When I invest in myself, I feel better about myself. I look good. I feel good. And when I look good and I feel good, I want to work more. And when I want to work more, I make more money. And when I make more money, I'm happier. It's all a spiral effect. To a woman specifically, there's nothing that feels better than when you look good, you feel good, you're performing better, you're getting good sleep, you're taking care of your skin, your hair, your nails, whatever. You're more confident, you're more elevated, you just feel like a better version of yourself. So don't forget to invest in yourself and don't feel guilty about it, ladies.
Always invest in your appearance because sometimes the first impression is the only one you get. Whether you like it or not, how you show up in this world speaks before you do. And this isn't to say you need to be dipped in designer or get surgery, but you do need to look like you care. You are your brand, and your personal brand matters. It holds so much weight. When you show up in rooms or spaces confident, polished, great aura, great posture to you, people treat you differently. And not only that, but you attract better energy, opportunities, and you command respect. People get a sense that you hold yourself in a high regard. Effort isn't extra, it's an investment with returns in every area of your life. So always, always, always invest in your appearance, your mind, your skills, because it truly will carry you. And you guys know me, look good, feel good. It's not always about how others are perceived. Do it for yourself too. And another thing, this isn't about vanity. This is about being intentional, being strategic, and putting your best foot forward. Again, whether you like it or not, this is just the rules of the road. This is how society works.
Honestly, a pro-life tip that I would literally tell all of the girls, whether you consider yourself a baddie or you don't, focus on you until the focus is on you. Don't hyper fixate on what someone else have going on. Sit and really figure out what your personal style is. Sit and really figure out what hair color you want to do next. Be self-centered. Literally be so deep in your duffel and deep in your bag about how you feel about the way that you want to be coming, that it is not one person that can literally shake you when you walk in a room. It's not one person that you feel like that man can be talking to that's over you. It's not one person that you feel like literally it don't matter what they have is better than you. The minute that you become way more self-centered and the minute that you become way more hyper-focused on yourself, I'm telling you, you start winning. You also start meeting people and meeting women that literally rise to that level that you're at, or they're already at that level, that can also give you tips, keys, and pointers on how to even be better.
As a woman, your looks are an investment for the opportunities that come your way, the people that you attract in this lifetime, the things that you want to do, and so much more. Time working on your physical health is never a waste of time. It's an investment. Time spent on your hair and makeup is never a waste of time. It's an investment. The way that you dress up is never a waste of time. It is always an investment, because you just never know. All it takes is one person, one time, and one opportunity for your entire life to change. And if you are not feeling your best internally, how can you show up for the opportunity that's genuinely meant for you when you are not ready to receive it? I know I may ruffle some feathers when I say this, but I kid you not, losing 20 pounds. Okay, I was 20 pounds heavier like a few months ago. The type of treatment that my heavier self got versus the type of treatment that I'm getting now is literally day and night. The type of opportunities that have come my way now than they did before, day and night. So please don't ever think that all this time that you are spending on yourself is a waste of time, because over time it will pay off. Your looks as a woman are an investment. It's an investment for the type of partner that you attract. It's a type of investment for the types of friends that you attract. It's the type of investment for your future opportunities. So remember, you are feeling your best internally. When you are at a place when you just love the way that you look, you are able to just show up for yourself 100 times more than the person that you were a couple months ago, a couple years ago, when maybe you just weren't taking care of yourself like that.
What's your favorite quote?
What you're not changing, you're choosing.
What you're not changing, you're choosing.
You got something
That's
in
kind
life you complaining about and you're not changing it. Could be your relationships, your body, your health, your job. You're choosing.
Can we stop pushing this agenda that we as women need to save money and stop investing in ourselves and not spend money on ourselves so that we can reach our goals faster or level up in life? I feel like that actually does the opposite. When you realize how expensive you are and you do not settle and you have a standard, right? Like you like this skincare, so you're going to buy that skincare. It makes your skin feel the best. Like the drugstore stuff is not cutting it. You absolutely need to get your nails done because it makes you feel like a woman. It makes you feel beautiful. It makes you feel happy. You like getting matcha instead of an Americano. You like going to Pilates because it gets you your dream body and you leave every class feeling amazing and energized. Like these are things and standards in your life that you absolutely can't live without. I feel like when you get into this energy mode, you start to feel bad. You feel bad for yourself that everyone else can spend money on this and that, the things that you like to do, the things that make you feel happy. If you spend the money on yourself and you actually realize how expensive you are, you're going to find a way to make it happen no matter what, because you realize you absolutely need these things. So what's going to happen now is you are going to get creative. You are going to get ideas when you're talking with your friends. You're going to get ideas when you're scrolling on social media. Maybe you get that energy to finally start posting on social media and explore different career options. Start a business, start freelancing, start doing things that can now help you maintain yourself and afford the lifestyle and the things that make you feel happy, because no matter what, you're not going to settle. So I feel like we as a collective, as women, we need to stop getting in the energy mode of like, I need to save, I need to not do my nails, I need to not be pretty for a while, I need to just be in the season of being ugly. No, spend that money on yourself. Be expensive. Acknowledge that you're expensive and find any way possible to afford yourself, because you're going to find that the way that you get creative about and starting that business or starting that social media channel, you're actually going to thank yourself later on, because now you are actually leveling up in life.
Invest in yourselves, ladies. When you invest in yourselves, just like when you invest in a business, you always get a good return. You know, if you're gonna go out and date, you need to invest in yourself to the fullest so that you can pull the best. You know, you don't need to go out there looking crazy and wonder why nobody wants you when this chick over here has invested heavily into herself and pulled the man you were looking at. You know, we have to do that. Otherwise, we'll just be competing for nothing. You have to invest in yourself. Now, I'm already married, but if I was single, you know, I'm pretty sure I'll be some competition for some people. I don't know. But I'm not going to, you know, look my worst when I go home. He was born in 1979, but you're about to turn 30. Mm-hmm, me too, John.
Something people don't talk about is how important it is to invest in yourself. Everyone talks about investing in the stock market, investing in a business, investing in gold, jewelry, and all that, but I think investing in yourself is actually the biggest ROI you'll ever get in your entire life. Hi, I'm Sona. I've been obsessed with personal finance and the stock market since I was 11 years old. I'm 22 now, so that's been 11 years, and let me tell you what I mean about investing in yourself. Number one, investing in what makes you happy. So investing in experiences, in clothes, in skincare, in makeup, in jewelry, in outfits, and all that. If you're happy and confident, you're actually more likely to pursue opportunities that can make you big bang. More likely to ace an interview for a job that you really want. You're more likely to meet new people who can get you the connections to a good business idea or something else. So it is really important to invest in yourself because it increases your confidence and your happiness. And I actually read this in a psychology textbook that when you dress up for a test, for example, your confidence increases your ability to perform well on a test. And that's why when I was taking my AP chemistry test, I had makeup on, I had my clothes on, my jewelry, and I was feeling myself, and I aced that test. But of course, do not go overboard with this and allocate a certain amount to yourself. Try to stay under 5% of your monthly income just so you're not going crazy. But it is still very important to invest in yourself, to take care of yourself, because if you don't do that, you're actually losing out on a lot of money. So if you have any questions about that or anything else related to personal finance or investing, please comment down below, and I'd love to answer that for you.
As a Black woman, you should absolutely invest in your looks, period. And people will tell you not to. You'll get shamed in your community for being too girly, for being too extra, for being too this and that. And really, that shame from your community is coming from the fact that they know that when you go outside of the community, you are going to be able to navigate those spaces easier. Invest in your looks. Be the girly girl. Be the feminine girl. Invest in yourself, because whether you like it or not, your outward appearance is unfortunately what people lead with. Unfortunately, there are people in this world that will treat you better because you're more put together or you invested in the time that you look. It's unfortunate, it's not right, but it is the way that the world works. So if you're a Black girl, especially a dark-skinned Black girl, I know you're getting a lot of hate from your family. I know you're getting a lot of hate from your friends. I know, but please, like, literally thug it out, okay? Make your little sneaky plans, make your appointments, make your whatever, save up what you have to save up, but literally get out of those jealous spaces, get into a space where you can have for yourself and your peace, and invest in you, invest in those books, invest in your education, go back to school, do the things that people are trying to put fear on you to not do. Do it. You can do it and you will succeed. And anyone that is trying to tell you to not do the things that you see will clearly benefit you and elevate you in society is not your friend. They are a hater. Period. You don't need to be more humble. You don't need to be more down to earth. You don't need to remember where you came from. It is okay to elevate. It is okay to think that you are better than certain behaviors. It is okay to say that, hey, I came from this and I may have done this in the past, but that is not me. And it is okay to reinvent yourself. Own your story. I know in our community it's so toxic because you have so many people trying to stop you, but own your story, own your journey, and do not let anyone stop you from elevating to where you know you can go.
Beauty is a tool, and it has the power to change your life. That's because beauty provides the same choice and opportunities as money. You can attract better career opportunities, better spouses and partners, all because of how much you pour into yourself. Because when people see that you pour into yourself, they are inclined to come pour into you. People want to help those who help themselves. That's essentially what it is. Unfortunately, this society and large portions of the world are still ran by vanity. The best is usually dispersed to the people who look the best or the people who can contribute the most. If you can't contribute much of anything, meaning if you don't have a lot of money, if you don't have a lot of resources, your appearance can get you into places that large sums of money would usually get other people. If you are someone who is not privileged in the financial sense, I would approach beauty from a business perspective. Do not get caught up in vanity, because that is how you get exploited, that's how you get used, and that's how you put yourself in dangerous situations. But once you actually understand how lucrative beauty is, you'll begin to incorporate it into your life naturally. It won't feel so much like a chore, but more like an opportunity to create a better situation for yourself.
Your body is a temple, so decorate it as such. That means investing in your looks, investing in your skincare, investing in your mind and your mindset. Decorate it with self-love, babe. You will never regret investing in yourself. Have a good day.
Here's a hot take that I wish I learned before I turned 25. If you take a year of your life to really lock in on your goals, work on yourself, focus on investing in your appearance, focus on investing in your education, focus on investing in your relationships, that 1 year will transform the rest of your life. It will set you up to become a pretty wealthy woman.
If I could give any advice to my 20-year-old self, it would be to be more vain, to invest in my vanity. Because one thing about it, we want to focus so much on the spiritual and the unseen and all the accolades and stuff, but we don't realize just how valuable beauty is. Not just beauty as in, oh, you look good to some man, or you look pretty so you can get compliments, but when you look good, you feel good, and you're not worried about how you look, you can focus so much more attention on the opportunities that are in your vicinity. You can focus so much more on the other things in your life that require your attention. Because think about it. An opportunity comes up that you weren't expecting, but your hair isn't done. You're more than likely going to turn that opportunity away. If you're in the store and you feel like you look a mess and you feel all, weird and stuff, you're going to be dipping and dodging between the aisles, trying not to be seen by people. And think about what that does for you energetically. On the physical, you're hiding and you're trying not to be seen. So energetically, you're blocking yourself off from people, places, things, opportunities, and all types of purposes that you could be embarking on. But there's always something in the way. My hair isn't just quite right. My nails aren't done the way I want to. I'm missing a nail. My wardrobe, I don't have anything to wear, so I'm going to feel energetically depressed when I go to this event because I know I don't look as good as I could. I know my hair isn't done the way I want it to be. And I'm not saying you have to wear weave or whatever. You can rock your natural hair. You can rock weave, extensions, whatever you like to do. Make sure that you are on point for you. Make sure that you look the ways that you want to, so that not only physically, but energetically you are ready and prepared for whatever opportunities, people, places, or things that come your way.
If I wanted to be the most attractive version of myself and I was completely starting over from square one, here are the top 3 things I would do. 1, I would allocate a budget every single month so I know I have the financial leeway to invest in myself. Realistically, you're probably already spending money on things that don't serve you. Alcohol, bad food, dumb ads you get on TikTok, trendy pieces you wear once or twice and then give away. You need to allocate all that money that you're spending on stuff that isn't adding value to your life, put it in a separate box, and know every single month you have that money to invest in yourself. The next thing I would do is take a personal inventory of what you want to improve about yourself and prioritize them in a list. So for example, if you want to lose weight and that's top of your list, put it at the top of your list. If you want to clear up your skin, put that up at the top of your list. If you want to completely change your style, put that at the top of your list. But you need to make a list and have a visual, clear plan of what you want to do to be the best version of yourself. The third thing I would do is start investing that money based off of that list. So if at the top of your list is to clear up your skin, you need to immediately make a dermatologist appointment and immediately start getting facials. Because the thing is if you don't do that, you're just going to keep waiting and waiting and waiting until you have enough money, enough time, or until it's bad enough, and then it's going to be too late. Like, you should start today so that you stop wasting your life feeling miserable. Let me know if you guys want some other ideas on how you can do this, but I think that everyone's super different, so everyone has different goals and priorities, but once you start, you will feel so good, you're not going to want to stop, and you're going to be like, why did I not start doing all this stuff sooner?
Tonight, I made my very first Invest in Yourself list, and I tweeted about it, and it started going viral a little bit of people just saying that this is such a good idea, but what exactly is an Invest in Yourself list, and how do you make one? So first, I started this year feeling like I just wanted to look expensive. Like, I just wanted to look like a girl that was regularly taking care of herself, because I feel like those girls always have a look. But for me, I knew there were certain like beauty treatments and hair treatments and wellness experiences that I wanted to make sure I was having regularly. So last night I made a list of all of these things and how often I want to be doing each one. So first, my Invest in Yourself list starts with a few treatments that I'm already doing. So it's simple as like, how often do I want to get my nails done? How often do I want to get my eyebrows done? How often do I want to get pedicures? And then I added things to the list that I'm currently not doing. Like, I want to be able to get a full body massage at least once a month. I want to be able to start getting facials at least once a month. I want to be going to the spa, like a really fancy spa, at least once a quarter. And then I also started adding things about my hair, because this is also the first year that I have been consistent with trims to the point that it's on my calendar. Every time I go get a trim, my stylist just books the next appointment and then I'm going to get a trim. So I also made a list of how often I want to be taking care of my hair, how often I want to get protein treatments, how often I want to deep condition, how often I want to go to an actual salon to get my hair styled and not just like do a DIY style at home. I also have a section for my wardrobe. I recently have just been revamping my style completely and donating and giving away a bunch of clothes that I just feel like no longer serve me and the future me that I'm trying to become. So I put how often I want to shop, how often I want to add to my wardrobe, which right now is like once a month. And then quarterly, I also want to start buying name brand, more high-end quality pieces. And quarterly is what I can afford right now. So that's why I put it that way. I also have a section for travel. I want to be able to travel internationally at least twice a year. I want to be able to travel domestically at least twice a year. I also have a section for the supplements that I want to take. Some of them I'm already taking, simple like magnesium, a multivitamin, but I want to make sure I'm taking this certain brand of probiotics and vitamin D and all of these things to help with energy and fertility and skin and all of those things. So this is a glimpse of what my list looks like in Notion. So again, starting with my beauty care, then I have my hair care. I also have like bigger beauty treatments like laser hair removal, which I started this year. Highly recommend. Take some time. Write down whatever it is that you feel like you want to be doing regularly as your future self, and then just start crossing.
If you want to level up or glow up in life, you need to start investing in yourself. Get ready with me while we talk about all the ways that you can invest in yourself in order to level up and glow up. My biggest theory in life is to work on things from the inside out. So rather than thinking that you need expensive makeup to look better, invest rather in your skincare. Instead of buying expensive perfume, thinking that's what's gonna make you smell good, invest in your hygiene routine and your shower routine. When it comes to skin and body, definitely don't ever be cheap with yourself. Like definitely invest in skincare products, invest in getting facials and getting massages, getting Moroccan baths. Like really invest in your skin and your body because it is like the foundation. Invest in your wardrobe. How you dress says a lot about you and determines a lot of how the world will perceive you and react towards you. This is a reality check. Don't shoot the messenger. Fact of life. Take a look at your wardrobe. Are you still dressing like how you used to dress when you were 16? Are you still dressing like how you used to dress when you were in a like different phase in life? Evaluate your wardrobe. See if it's befitting the next stage of life that you want to enter. Make some replacements. I've done a lot of videos on like how to dress if you want to dress like more classy, more minimal, more chic. So I would recommend checking out that playlist on TikTok. Invest in your body and your health. Oh my God. Yes, it may be cheaper to eat food that's bad for you, but it is so much more expensive in the long run. Really invest in your health and what you consume because your body and what you put inside your body is going to determine how your life is going to turn out. It determines your mood when you wake up in the morning. It determines how often you get sick. It determines so much of your life. And ultimately, if you want to live a long and happy life, like just eat good. Try your best, even though it tastes nasty in the beginning, like just try your best to drink those green juices, to take the supplements, to go to the gym. Oh my God, go to the gym, be active. Walk, bike, run, do any activity that gets your body moving. Get passionate about something, invest in something, whether that's a course to learn something new, a social media account that you want to grow, literally anything. Find a hobby, find something to get obsessed with, find a purpose in life and like start pursuing that. Like do something towards it, whether that is a social media account or photography. Find anything to become passionate about and invest time and effort into it. Like get busy, get passionate. Trust me, that passion that you have for something, whether it's a project or an interest or something to do on the side, it's gonna fuel you. It's gonna make you so much more happier and fulfilled. And it's gonna determine a lot of different things in your life. Maybe it might change the way that you dress, the people that you associate with, the things that you like to do, the places that you like to go. Invest in good perfume. Get rid of the Victoria's Secret body sprays and invest in the high quality perfume. Trust me, there is a difference. If you can't afford like a good expensive perfume, you can do like perfume oils. You can invest in a very good hygiene routine that starts in the shower and lotions, but please let go of the eau de toilette, Victoria's Secret, Bed and Bath and Body Works or whatever it's called. Those really cheap body sprays. full body laser hair removal. Oh my god, best investment I've ever made. I highly recommend it. It is going to save you so much more time. It's going to make you feel like a baby. You're never going to grow hair again. Having your manicure and pedicure clean. I'm not saying that you need to break the bank and go to the salon regularly if you cannot. There's at-home kits. And even if you don't wear nail polish, as long as you keep your hands and toes clean, that is an investment that you absolutely need to make. Another investment I highly recommend all women to do is an educational investment. Whether you're getting a course or an Audible subscription or something that allows you access to top level information so that you can continue to learn about something, whether that is a skill or whether that is like to learn how to start a business or to learn about manifestation. Please, girls, don't ever stop learning. Your beauty comes and goes, and it's really important to take care of it, but also never ever stop growing your intelligence, because that it really will help you go so far in life. Invest in high quality jewelry over like jewelry that you get from fast fashion stores. I think it's really important that you start evolving your jewelry collection with real jewelry that lasts you years. This goes for anything like clothing wise, but definitely try to invest in real jewelry. It makes the hugest difference.